Okay, sis. So, let me see. It started out here, but this all wasn't here. It's just growing shells. Hanging from chains. Made out of junk. Everything's made out of junk. And I got some succulent leaf cuttings, like $11 worth off the internet. I thought you could grow them outside, and the ones I can grow outside, that I have outside, they hold the weeds back, and the weeds here suck. So I was like, well, man, look at all these cool succulents. I can plant them, a yard full of them, and get rid of the weeds, and they look cool as shit. Then I found out, no, those are from California. They don't grow outside. So, and then I practically killed them anyway, but I guess I'm the kind of motherfucker that I get started on something and I keep on going. So, I figured out how to grow them, bought more cuttings. That's for growing pot. After it was legal. And then, in the meantime, I started trying to sing and shit. I accidentally found I had a voice, and I started practicing on a treadmill, actually. And then some lady, she was singing my Britney Spears song. Walking by the house, walking their dog, kind of laughing at me. It's like, oh shit, they can hear me through the fucking walls. I mean, Britney Spears, but I listen to young, pretty girls, not, guys playing heavy metal and shit. That's girl music. I listen to guy music, which is pretty girls. Anyway, so, I listen to all kind of pretty girls. That's what I listen to. So I built this room, this sound room. And to put the treadmill in there, and okay, motherfuckers, nobody can hear me. But I never got around to putting the treadmill in. And it wound up a grow room. And those are some succulents. Just some, I don't know, ones that I got carried away with. Well, everything's outside, so I ordered some, said, fuck it, I'll grow them. And I just want to see how these go, because there's like some growers, some sellers are really, their stuff's really, really good quality. They grow really fast and good. And, anyway, so it started here. Actually, look, this was my first sound room. Like the little hallway between the bathroom. And I put this door up and I insulated it. See, I get obsessive about shit, Like I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to be fucking with me. Whatever. And then I never did use that, and I never sang in the other one either, because I did those panels, those blue red panels, and I did the whole front of the house with them, and the front windows, so you can't hear me now anyway. But it also, like, this house is 100 years old, and there's no insulation in the walls, and there's a lot, it's very drafty, and so those panels, these puzzle panel things, I got like a whole karate store full of them for free. They were in the dumpster. So I put them on the whole front of the house. So then nobody can hear me. And I can't hear the traffic, which was really loud. Now, I can't hear nothing back there in the front. So then Shit. Okay, well then here's my friend. My friend the rat. I caught her in my house. A rat snake chased her inside. Chased her up on the roof and inside. And then he killed him. And then he got tangled up in some plastic shit and died. So I've been playing with her. And I built her this cage. I haven't put her in her yet. I think it's ready for her. It's got all kind of gimmicks because she's dangerous and I don't want her escaping having babies, but there's a long story how we met. I didn't want to kill her. Killed her babies, but I don't want to kill her. Anyway, so get all these little gimmicks so I can manage getting feeding her and taking her in and out, and I built her the wheel, built her a running wheel. Anyway, so then I'm gonna show you the video of my working forge. I'll show a video of another one I built. That's actually working, but that's like a charcoal making forge machine. And that is I built a shitload of them. And the charcoal is like really, really good for growing in. And burning, blacksmithing, whatever. But this is what I've been wanting to show you. The gardens. So these are what I came up with. Which, like all the soil, it's made from wood chips. And it's really, really good soil. And then all this junk, the Cindy's. Well, me and her, we both, but she like really liked all kind of cute stuff, just piled. It was always too much, But mostly because of the fucking weeds. That was the whole thing. I was getting the succulents to plant the gardens and get rid of the weeds so I can use all this stuff. Because with the weeds, like you put it all together and boom, the weeds are back in a month or two, and you try pulling them up and they screw it. It doesn't work. So I have this junk everywhere, and this is like a few years of evolving this whole technique, this whole industry. Because like people ain't doing this outside succulents on the East Coast, not like this. So this is like novel, and there's like money, we'll come up with an easy enough way to get it done, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. The amount of work for what you get back, like all this stuff, it's just junk. Shit that people got too much, like people our age, the hoarding generation, get all this crap and it just gets thrown, and it's like, yeah, but look at that shit, and I just throw that crap together just to prove my point more than anything, and then later I'm like, damn, man, that shit came out pretty cool, like that. See, like that broken pot shit, that's fucking money right there. Like the pot planted with succulents, that's money. But that, I don't know, man, it's like recycled. I don't know, motherfuckers they pay a lot of money for fucking art and shit, Oh, this is all kind of a mess. This is a big, like, sundial mosaic. It's all grown over, but it's got all kinds of, like, a big butterfly here, and it's like got these sections for the sundial with different motifs in each hour. And this is like there's a great big monarch butterfly, not the orange ones, whatever the orange ones are. And then like it's eating. It's like there's like a flower there that it's like, you know, getting nectar out of and shit, right? And then this fucking butterfly bush like grows right out of the middle of the flower, like on its own. Like the only one I'd had that came from seed from some of the other butterfly bushes that Cindy had. And it planted itself like right there. Either that or Cindy put it there just to be cute. But then it's like, then she died in like the first, the first summer she was dead was like, well, it was that summer. It was the next summer then. The next summer was crazy. But it was like covered in them. They were everywhere. Anyway, that's the blacksmith shop or whatever. A lot of mess back here. But see, I mean, that's like, you'll see later, like, that's my palette. The metal is my colors. That's my palette. Oh, there's another one here. Another mosaic, but it's like it's a blacksmith anvil, and there's a horse in it. It's Iron Horse, metal and glass works, because my forge is, I melt glass, melt metal, blacksmith. Anyway, so. See, I just got to show it off, because every day I'm out here working and no one ever sees any of it. And then I go in and get stoned at night and I'm like, fuck, man. I want someone to see this shit, It's like, it's cool to just do, but I want someone to see it. So I just throw shit together, Like, I think I got a knack for it. Like, see, like that motherfucker there? See, that's broken shit, man. See, as pots, unbroken, it's like, it ain't worth shit. Broken, it's fucking, It's fucking money, man. Oh yeah, and so like, but see the whole thing, see the wheel? It's all kind of a wreck right now, man. It always is, but it's a train. See, there's gonna be a loft up there. It's like the whole thing is a big train. And this is like the station and the cars of the train. Okay, and there's this one. That's like the different stuff she had, Like this is all the concrete, well, not all of it, but some of the concrete animals. And that's like the toy stuff. And then the other one is the orange, or what do they call it? Terracotta. I had a lot of terracotta stuff, and I started on a terracotta theme, and then started, just like anything in that direction, and it came out really nice. But and like I said, it really doesn't do it justice to not see it in person. And I'm not very good at videos. either. Oh, and then okay. Then we're coming in. Here's the front of the train and the train station, kind of all into like the train's parked inside or something. But there's like this loft up here. So we'll put another one over there. And this is all junk. I mean, I built this thing for like, it's not even worth mentioning the amount of money to go into the little stuff that holds it together and shit, you know? Like, it's a technique I came up with. All this shit, it's structurally sound. It's real. But this is gonna be like a bed on this side and a bed on this side. And then that's gonna be like a furnace forge. And then the heat come up there and up through the pipe. And you know, it'll warm up underneath. Well, I mean, whatever, if it ever is. It's all just kind of proof of concept. Then I got these, see like that thing, right? You see them things? You see them at yard sales, people give them away. I mean, you buy them because, oh, wow, that's cool, but I don't know. I mean, that's what I used to do. I buy them, but I never wound up growing them worth of crap, you know? You know. But yeah, and I'm still learning, but then I accidentally broke this one. See, now it's fucking worth something. When it was like that one, it was like $3 at a fucking yard sale. You know? That, which took like 15-20 minutes to clean up and put together and plant, and once them succulents grow in, they're gonna hold it all together. The roots will hold it all together. And oh yeah, that thing's pretty cool too. That's for the inside of a piano. Like, see, because nah, I'll show you that when I go up there. And there's dahlias. I think they're getting ready to bloom like a mother, you know, bloom a lot. I think they would. They didn't like the humidity today, but when it dries up and it's a little cooler, they bloom good. This is like the religious one. Like, threw all the religious stuff in here and got the little fish, like fishing for souls, Jesus stuff, yeah. And then, okay, this is gonna be like, in the winter, I bring all those in here. Unless I build heaters for those too. And then I'm gonna build. I'm building right now is it can be like a compost heater, like wood chip piles. You know how they steam and get hot. I've been trying to figure it out for a few years. I think I got it figured out, but like, see, but it'll heat the house. That's from 2 failed ones. It didn't work, but I figured out why they didn't work. So this year, hopefully it works. At least heats the greenhouse up, but maybe heat the house too. Then I got all these toys somebody threw away, so I can do like a toy one, you know, for kids and shit. See, like that. That's just like junk I threw together, you know. And I'm like laughing the whole time because, like, I don't know how to do this shit. I just came up with it. Stone, you know. I mean, I really just, I tied metal to metal. not with these. These are like stainless steel zip ties that I found out. I started using heavy duty wire, and I realized how tight it held the metal. Like, you can't do plastic zip ties metal to metal for something that needs structural strength. But this really strong wire I had was like, whoa, man, this whole thing, man, it was easy too, except the wire was hard. But then I got the zip ties, and now I got a bunch of other ways to do it. But it's really cool. It's really easy too, you know. But and a lot of, see over there, like where you see those pillows, if you can see on the, it's kind of far, and I don't like fucking with the zoom in shit. I don't do these cameras very good, but they throw, it's like a lot of the stuff came from over there, you know, just like free, you know. So like my van don't run, and I'm better off without a vehicle for a lot of reasons. And so ethanol ate up the gaskets, but I really love this motor in it. It's a really nice van, so I want to fix it, you know, like get it back on the road. But after Trump gets rid of ethanol, he almost got rid of it. And then this fucking asshole came back in the office. But anyway, okay, so then here's the entrance. This is the entrance to the train station, you know? Like, okay, see, we got a train. There's auto train is like on the other side of those trees, through that swampy area there, and across and past the highway, and then we got the clock tower up there. So this is kind of like an homage to the neighborhood. It's called Queen's Gambit. Because it's part of a game. It's part of a political game, but we'd be here all fucking night trying to explain that shit. See, like, look. See your eye? And then the jewel behind it. So I just come up with this shit. I mean, that's why I wanted to show it to someone and see what people think. It's like, because I don't see nothing like this, and I don't even know where it comes from. I just come up with this shit, and I throw it together, and it's like, damn. And it keeps me all fucking motivated and happy, like them two chairs and shit, you know? And this one, there's going to be a mosaic there of Anya Taylor-Joy, who played, she's the girl in that movie Queen's Gambit. But Queen's Gambit is an actual chess move, and that's what this is, a political chess move. And you know I'm crazy enough for it to take us all day for me to explain it to you, if you're willing to have the patience to listen. That's kind of what all this is. It's a way to tell the story, tell this particular story. But see, there's Black Cleopatra, which is like, I'm not part of the Black Cleopatra movement or anything like that. It was just really good, nice, you know. Like, this is a shit. See, you get all the other shit free, and then I buy the decorations that I don't have. Like, I wanted to do this particular thing. Well, I'd be here 100 years waiting for people to throw away everything I want for it. And I got like a dozen chess sets from around the world, different themes. I put magnets on to go up these stairs. They work. You know, it's telling a story of history that I did a lot of research on. There's Jesus dead in his mother's lap, and then the Lady Justice. It's all, it tells a story of history that's fucking fucked up. cool as shit, but it's fucked up. But I think, oh, well, that's pretty cool. I built that ramp from Cindy. And then it's starting to get old and rotty, and I was like, man, a few more rains. And I was like, wait a minute. And I put them things down. Now it's going to last a lot longer. Probably won't be no problem at all. Anyway, I think that pretty well covers stuff. But like I said, you really got to see it in person. And it's always changing. Okay, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, and it's like, but what about all that junk, man? You guys like the scrapyard. Davis's scrapyard is like right back there, like maybe not even a mile, and the metal guys go by all the time. You know, it's like, no, man, it's like I could have the whole place cleaned up and without lifting a finger, and you know, in a day, because they all be fighting over it. There's like a lot of money sitting here in scrap metal I brought in here a little bit at a time. See, I built, that was like, I don't know, when Cindy was still alive, trying to figure out stuff to do, but the weeds just screw everything up. But I got this pond. It needs a lot of work, but it's really cool when it's cleaned up and everything. And there's like the swing, and then there's an island. There's an island. I got like bridges on arch bridges on both sides, because Cindy wanted to be able to race little electric boats, little remote control boats in there. So I put the arch so I can go underneath. But it's a wreck. But I mean, that's the political game. If I win, I'll have money, and then I can get it all cleaned up and running, you know, like that. Then I can make my ideas happen without lifting a fucking finger, because I'll be rich or dead. Okay, that's enough.